Today, we have the top 10 quarterbacks right now in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. The quarterback position right now is deep. There's a lot of different guys you can be using, but I would definitely say that you should be using at least one of these guys in the top 10, and you should be okay. Some of them are affordable, some of them are more expensive, but I would definitely say that one of these 10 guys should be your quarterback right now. Before we get started, if you are looking to add one of these quarterbacks to your team, head to my sponsor, MMOEXP. Cheap, fast, reliable, muck coins. Use code FERDY at checkout for 5% off. And coming in at number 10 is Mike Vick. Mike Vick is our number 10 guy today. If he was a righty, he would be pretty high up, probably in the top 3 for sure. Like, this speed with these stats, it's all really good for Mike. Like, the stats, you look at the stats, like, damn, this card should be playing amazing, but he's a lefty. Lefties in this game, they cannot roll right, and with the A-gap blitz still being so good in this game, even after today's patch, I mean, Mike Vick is still, he still can play good for you in the right scheme. If you're picking up the A-gap, fine, but still, I think rolling right, being able to roll right and left, especially with a guy with this kind of speed, is really nice. I mean, if you try rolling right with Mike Vick, it takes you about 5 seconds to actually get out to the pocket. It's brutal, but for the abilities, not bad. For the X factors, of course, we're now getting at players with abilities, and those guys are going to end up being a little bit higher. Of course, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I don't know why I used that. I don't know why I said it like that, but that's what it is. If you have abilities, you're just better. And also, Vic, you cannot take off recuperation, so you're wasting 1 AP there, and then you have to run one of these X factors. So Mike Vick, to me, number 10, really good stats. Could be a really good card, but he's a lefty. And again, the meta is kind of changing right now, and you need those abilities, and Mike Vick doesn't have them. And coming in at number 9 is going to be CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud at number 9 today. Stroud is just solid. That's all I can say about CJ Stroud. He plays fine, releases decent. Speed is not elite, obviously, but can move around pretty well behind the line of scrimmage. If you need to pick up some yards, with your legs, you can do that, but definitely slide because the man has 51 carrying with a really low juke move, all that stuff, low COD, but, can roll out. He's just a solid option. That's all that really can be said about Stroud. Again, you cannot change persistent, which does hurt the card a lot because you have to run one of these X factors. So it's at minimum, unless you're running pocket Deadeye, if you want to run Hot Route Master or Fearless, it's going to be at minimum 2 AP. And now we do have the AP increase, so it's not that big of a deal anymore. But still, again, same thing I said for Vic, having those, just normal abilities, which like Jordan Love has. That's kind of where the quarterback position is turning, and cards in this game in general are turning, especially after the AP increase. Coming in at number 8 is JJ McCarthy. This card is still good. Right now, he's going for 550K, so not the best buy, really, because he is an LTD. Reduxes should be coming soon, so his price should come down. He should be in packs again, which is nice, but McCarthy, just good stats. I'm still surprised at how good this card is, how good they made him, probably because it's the only JJ McCarthy upgrade for the whole year, because he's out for the season, of course. But if you're a Vikings quarterback, Team of the week, Sam Darnold, is not far away, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Or team of the year, Sam Darnold, is not far away. That's all I'm going to say. But good carrying, a good runner, can roll out, good speed, and of course does have the same thing where you are trapped using Homer with one of his X Factor abilities, and they're not that great. That's probably the big thing. But I do like his stats above Stroud. If I were looking at both cards without any abilities, I'd pick McCarthy. But I would say, like, with the abilities, like McCarthy and Stroud, they kind of do go back and forth. They really do, because Stroud does get Fearless or Hot Route Master, where McCarthy gets these 4, and they're all right. Obviously, I think I like Gutsy Scrambler, but again, you're locked into 2 AP, and you're just using Gutsy, so like it's not really worth it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it is close between these two cards. I like McCarthy's stats better, but I like Stroud's abilities better. So you could kind of flip flop our 8 and 9 spot here today. And coming in at number 7, there's no flip-flop in here. This is our guy at 7, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, good speed, good stats, 6'6", a good height, which we love to see. Can, of course, roll out if you need him to, right? We have that capability. He's faster than Stroud and does get gift wrapped as an ability. You cannot change his ability, but gift wrapped is really good for high balls and things like that. Doesn't get really any special X factors either. And by the way, I do not hate if you just ran like Gambit, for example, on one of these quarterbacks. Like Gambit and gift wrap, Trevor Lawrence with these stats, he plays well. Like, Gambit's fine. Like, if you can get it lit up, Gambit is one of the better X factors here, because you get pretty much Gunslinger and what feels like almost like a set feet lead kind of with Gambit. I mean, don't look at the picked off passes by AI defenders, look at the faster passes. That's the big thing with Gambit, right? And you could go running gun too if that's more of what you like to do. But even Pro Reach is good because it doesn't ignore pressure. And Dots is good because, I mean, it's decent because you get perfect accuracy. But I like Gambit a lot. Gambit's my favorite non-ability, just normal X Factor in the game. And it's not that hard to activate, really. But gift wrap being there with the stats puts Trevor Lawrence at number 7. Before we get to number 6, hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications. If you are new to the channel, welcome in. Hit the subscribe button. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers. So, of course, any support is appreciated. But coming in at number 6, we got Kyler. My QB right now, I love Kyler Murray cards. I love Kyler Murray. And he's got a good card in game, so he's here. 87 speed, 87 acceleration is the main thing. 88 acceleration, 87 throw power. Accuracy stats are not great. And I've been using this card, and you definitely do feel it. You might feel like you have a guy open, and the ball just doesn't kind of get there. Of course, with QB strat cards, you can make an 87 throw power guy have 90 throw power, which is a pretty big deal. But really good. As a ball carrier, he can move well, but 67 carrying, definitely be careful of that. Like, be careful. He takes too many hits, he's going to fumble, or even one hit, he'll probably fumble. But I do like the speed on Kyler, the fact he's a righty. It's just, if you want that mobile option, that mobile guy, Kyler Murray he's great. He's amazing. So, yeah, I like Kyler Murray a lot. And will be my quarterback for a while. That's what I thought before today, and I guess last night when they revealed him, but we'll get there in a second. I don't know. What should I do at quarterback? I'll ask the question at the end. And also, yeah, drop a comment down below. What quarterback are you using right now? Let me know down below. We are now into our top 5, and coming in at number 5 is Jaden Daniels, man. This dude is balling in real life, okay? He easily could have got a team of the week this week if he didn't get an updated RP so recently, but damn, Jaden Daniels, man, crazy. Yeah, this card's good, okay? To me, he's a better Kyler Murray, better accuracy stats, and 6'4", better height, and a pretty good ball carrier too. I mean, 75 carrying with an 88 juke move, 87 COD. He is a better Kyler Murray, 100%. And if you have the 32 team chem tokens, it's an easy +1 speed, easy, free, and you should have a 2020 theme team of some sort. And again, I know the abilities. Like if we go back to Kyler. Kyler does get some X Factor abilities, right? He does get some of them, but it's nothing crazy on Kyler. Like, it's nothing to make me say, I like, it's pretty much J.J. McCarthy, right? Pretty much the same thing. But I do like the fact you can put gift wrapped on Kyler and go gift wrapped Gambit the same way you would do on Trevor Lawrence. But I think the stats on Jaden Daniels just make him way more desirable and a better card. Coming in at number 4 is Caleb Williams. And there's one knock on Caleb, and that is the fact that you cannot take off closer. In most Madden games, they don't even go into the second half, but I do like being able to go, like, he gets all right X Factor abilities, but I don't hate going Gambit and closer. Second half, being able to light this up a little bit easier is nice, but it is the stats. Like, look at these stats. And I will say you can definitely flip-flop Jaden and Caleb. You definitely could. Comes down to what you're looking for, more speed or better accuracy stats. And Caleb's got really good accuracy stats, and he can move. Like, he has 70 carrying, can make guys miss as a runner, has good enough speed to make guys miss, and get those big first and 10 runs, or if you can take a sack, 2nd and 21 runs, he can do that. He definitely can, and has a good arm, good accuracy stats. I like Caleb a lot, but again, I would say 4 and 5 are pretty much come down to play style and preference. But I do like this Caleb Williams card a lot. Coming in at number 3, we got Aaron Rodgers. Okay, Aaron Rodgers and Slinger 1, if you guys don't know, it's back. It's fully back. It's the best release in the game. Slinger 1 in past Maddens. What is it called now? They call it now 3/4 but it's Slinger 1 in the past. It's Slinger 1 in the past. But Aaron Rodgers, here he is. I mean, the stats are good. It's an Aaron Rodgers card, so you're not looking for that mobility, but you have that Slinger 1 release. And for those who played this game earlier in the year, you know that the 80 Rodgers was one of the top QBs in the game, and you are going to have to go with the gift wrapped combo on him. You can go gift wrapped, and if you want to go hot route, protected, fearless, I do like these abilities a lot more than the ones that they gave like Kyler, for example. And these go a lot further than the others, but and I like how you're able to go gift wrapped. Or if you don't want to go gift wrapped and you only have 1 AP left, fearless, hot route master, it's there for you, right? Even protected. I've never been a big protected guy, okay? I've never been a big one there, but Slinger 1, Yes, the speed's not really there on Rodgers, obviously, but Slinger 1 is there, and it definitely is going to fill up the top 3 here. It is. It's simple as that. That's all. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, number 3. And also, yeah, what should I do at quarterback? I got a Jets-Cardinals team. Do I use Kyler or do I use Aaron Rodgers? I love Kyler's card, and I do think Rodgers is better because of that release, but it's kind of a play style thing again. Like, do you want to play from the pocket or do you want that 87, 88 speed? That's what it comes down to. Coming in at number 2, we got the limited time Jordan Love going for 1,000,000 coins. And I'm expecting his price to go down because Rodgers is a Slinger 1 QB. Yes, he's not as fast, but also there's a guy coming out tomorrow that should drop Jordan Love's price. It should. Those people that have Jordan Love, I don't know how much it'll drop because I'm not sure how much this, the whole supply thing is and how many people really have Jordan Love for 1,000,000 coins right now, but it should drop his price. But Jordan Love, he's just a faster Rodgers pretty much. Same release with, these stats. 91 short is amazing. Good deep accuracy, good throw under pressure, good throw on the run. All that stuff is there for Jordan Love. And he does get, of course, abilities, normal abilities, which you don't need to work for. They're just on all the time. Quick draw, I do like. Protected for 2, I probably wouldn't run. Even gutsy, it's probably just quick draw. You probably just run quick draw. And then you do get 2 of these tier 1 abilities and, of course, the X factors too. So that's all there for Jordan Love. Good flexibility, good speed, can roll out much better than Rodgers can. I would still, slide, but can definitely pick up those big runs with these accuracy stats. And, of course, Slinger 1, or what is it called again? 3/4 3? 3/4 3. Yeah, it's back. It's all you got to know. It is back. If you don't believe the hype, go get the 80 Rodgers and try him out, I guess. I don't know if you don't want to invest too many coins, but it's the real deal. We now have number 1. And right now, you're probably thinking to yourself, who here is going to be your number 1 QB? But he's actually not in the game yet. He comes out tomorrow, and that is Will Levis, okay? Let me fix this up for you guys so you guys can see this a little bit better. But it is Will Levis. Mutt leaks. He has to be mentioned in today's video. But here's what we know about Levis. We know that Levis will be a faster version of Jordan Love with Slinger 1. And we do know the abilities, which is going to be Gunslinger. So, Gunslinger with 3/4 3/Slinger 1. He's gonna be, even if the stats aren't as good, he's gonna have Gunslinger. And to me, that puts him over Jordan Love, and he's faster than Jordan Love. So, Will Levis, if you want to create some iconic pictures for yourself on Mutt, hands on both knees, hands on the helmet, you'll be able to do that tomorrow. I think Will Levis will be the best QB in the game. If you want a guy like Love or Rodgers, the 2 3/4 3 Slinger 1 quarterbacks, their prices should drop when Will Levis comes out tomorrow. But I think Will Levis is number 1. I know if you don't know the full stats, I know we don't. We should see them tonight, but he will be QB1. He will be. So I know it's kind of a Mickey Mouse number 1, but I could not make this video and not mention this Will Levis card's coming out. That's going to be just amazing. And we saw his stats and his abilities yesterday. So we have a better idea of what the card's going to look like. If we didn't see the stats and some like the speed and the abilities, I wouldn't have felt confident enough to put him in this video. But I'm confident enough where I think this card will be the best. That's how confident I am. So maybe I'll be wrong, but I'd say it's probably like a 90% chance plus that he'll be a QB1 when he comes out tomorrow. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what quarterback you're using. Let me know who's too high, who's too low. Have a great rest of your day. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you boys in the next one.